What is up, product people? I'm John Utz. I've launched products for Fortune 500 companies and startups alike as an entrepreneur, consultant, and product leader, and my goal is to share with you what I've learned. So with that, welcome to the Product Lab, where we cover important product strategy and management topics each week that will drive your success. I definitely appreciate your support of our channel, and it would be awesome if you'd hit like and subscribe. Today, we're covering one of my favorite product topics and one near and dear to my heart: how product leaders think about product reviews. As usual, I'll share a personal story, this time about a review meeting gone wrong, and talk through how to get past the product manager, product leader standoff. So let's dive in. Did you ever have a well-planned day you hoped would be ordinary and turned out to be anything but? To me, this seemed like an ordinary day, or as an ordinary day as you can get in a large company during COVID. Those small squares that we all remember started popping on my screen, shrinking as each person joined until it wasn't possible to distinguish between anyone on the screen. Yet I could still see the tension on the team's face and almost feel the hesitance in the air, even though we were separated by significant distance. No one wanted to be there. The COVID pandemic forced us all into an uncomfortable place. For me, a really uncomfortable place. I enjoyed in-person meetings, especially in-person product review meetings, and early in the pandemic, this led me to resent virtual meetings, especially virtual product review meetings. This particular product review meeting was a breaking point. I was struggling to figure out how to run the product review meeting effectively. As a result, the team struggled with how to prepare. I worked in healthcare technology at the time, and many saw the sacrifices of those on the front lines, which I would never discount, but few saw the sacrifices of those behind the scenes, helping to hold everything together. At the time, I worked long and tireless hours to help those in need access the required care. Whether finding a hospital or being treated remotely, many with COVID were scared to go to their doctor. So it's a triple dose of stress: a pandemic, a high-pressure problem to solve, and virtual product review meetings. Okay, given the circumstances, maybe the last one shouldn't have stressed me out. I made it no longer than 3 minutes into this presentation, and I got the subtle feeling that the team was unprepared. Rather than take a breath, I launched into questions. Why was this prioritized? What problem did it solve? What outcome did it achieve for the user and the customer? What validation was performed to indicate this was important? Yeah, I was seemingly in a bad mood. Yet, all I was trying to do was to adapt to a foreign format for the meeting and ensure we got the best possible product. One customers would love, and one we could get into their hands as fast as possible. The team was shutting down. Given my level of stress, I was unable to process theirs. And finally, it happened. "What's his problem?" someone muttered under their breath, clearly forgetting the mute button. Yet, instead of losing it, I paused and I did something unexpected. I stopped the meeting, I apologized to the team, and said we would pick it up next week. Then I wrote down what I expected in a virtual product review meeting, and I sent it out to the team. The next meeting, it went much better than the last, and better than I hoped. I'm sure I've been cursed by many under their breath, even after sharing my expectations for a product review meeting. A product leader's questions sometimes seem accusatory, untrusting, and overwhelming. However, I can tell you they are intended to guide and protect the future of the product and the company. I've been a product leader for over a decade. I've reviewed roadmaps for hundreds of different products. I've participated in more roadmap review meetings than I can remember. And until now, I never really thought to share the view a product leader has on roadmaps, at least publicly. So here we go. Are product leaders and product managers at odds when it comes to the product review meeting? Well, let's find out. As a product manager, I aim to get through the product review meeting quickly with no questions asked. As a product leader, I aim to ask questions to probe the thought behind the product and the roadmap, slowing down the discussion. So yes, product leaders and product managers are at odds with each other for all the right reasons. Sometimes I even feel at odds with myself. Do my questions as a leader lead the team to believe I don't trust them? My goal, it's never to criticize, but instead to understand and coach. I've seen too many product leaders dig in, call out faults, and leave it at that. But that never works. So if you are in that situation, demand coaching and productive feedback. Don't simply accept the punishment. And instead of thinking about it as being opposed, put yourself in the other person's shoes. In this case, as a product manager, consider how you might run the meeting as a product leader. Be empathetic. That also means, as a product leader, remembering those meetings when you are the product manager presenting. As a product manager, remember the product leader doesn't schedule a roadmap review meeting to rubber stamp your plan. Thank you for watching this video. Hit like and subscribe for more.